Alright guys, we're in the Jeep. I know this is real basic, but so you're going to put the key in. In order to get the reading, you're going to cycle it on and off. Some people say 3 times, some people say 6 times. Alright, watch for the check engine light. I'm going to cycle on and off. 1, 2, 3. Leave it on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cycle's done. So as I said, code 12 and then code 11. You can look these up on Google. Code 12 is the battery's been disconnected within a number of cycles, and then code 11 is the actual no crank signal or something like that from the crank sensor. Forget the exact wording, but look it up. As you can see, even 3 cycles of the key will give you the reading. Alright guys, we're in the left front corner of the vehicle, driver's side front. Just going to pop the hood, show you where we can see this thing. Alright. Yep. Gonna come on the corner here. Alright. Start zooming in. Again, left side. Kind of heading over your airbox hose there. Alright, so your sensor comes up the back of the engine right here. That's where mine is anyway. I know these Jeeps, you know, may or may not be there, but we're going to come right in over the master cylinder for the brakes here. Right there. So we're shooting. Basically, to find it, just look at your master cylinder, look right through this opening here, and here's your connection. Right through here, through the hole, here's your connector. And if you follow that, your connector, follow it here, it's got a little bolt for your, mount the wiring, and then a protector, and then it goes right down the back here, back of your engine, down to the transmission down there. Let me get a light and we'll make that look better. Alright, so it's going down in there. Right, there's your mount. It goes down. There it is, right on top of the transmission there. That's what you're looking for. Alright, you see it? So from the mount, where it bolts up, down to the top of the transmission there. That's where you're going to get to. Let's take a look underneath. Give you a better angle of it maybe. There's the mount. And it runs right down there. See it right there is the end of it. Not too far, not a big stretch, but I guess supposedly a has to get to. Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I could show it to you under the vehicle. I'll show you all the spider webs and all that kind of crap under here. I'm gonna actually clean that out first because I'm in Henderson, which is right near Las Vegas. And we do have black widows, so let me get rid of those. Alright guys, so we're at the driver's door here. Got rid of the spider webs. Gonna go underneath here. May use the light if I can't see it. We'll try and show you. So coming in under the driver's door. Alright, let's see. driver's front wheel. control arm. Yeah, exhaust, transmission, linkage, and then let's see, right up top there, past the linkage. A little zoom in here. Forgive me if you get dizzy. Are we seeing it? Let's see. Alright, we're still seeing the top of the linkage. Let's go see if we can get a little bit further in. Starting to fuzz out a little. Let me reduce the zoom. And then just try and get my hand in there for you guys. I'm burning it on this light. It's tough to get an angle on it, but there it is. You can actually see the lower bolt there. You can see the sensor where it goes into the housing. And that's it, man. That's where it's at. So driver's side, top of the transmission there. And then that line, that wire right there runs up to where it clips in up top where I showed you a minute ago. So I don't know, hopefully this is easy. Alright guys, safety first. Just gonna take off the negative terminal. Don't know if it's necessary or not, but whatevs. It's one little nut, you know. Alright guys, got the replacement part. Probably paid a little too much for it based on other videos. People saying like 30-40 bucks. I paid 67 plus tax, I think. So there you go. That's what it looks like. So not a very long run, but let's do it. That's it. Disconnected. There's the old piece there. Just gonna match that up, make sure my pins are right. So those look like just regular pins, right? Seems like it may fit. Let me get you close in on the original one in there. So those are the pins on the replacement. I don't know if those other pins are going to make enough contact, but I guess we'll find out. Alright guys, so now probably the easiest part, right? I'm going to take off that mount bolt, loosen up the wire here. It's sitting right there. We'll do it overkill style, so you guys could laugh. Got the extensions out, might as well use them. The Super Mac Daddy here. 10mm socket. So let's go. Make it easy though, so I don't have to reach and fumble around in there. Alright, it's off of there. Back in. Pretty easy. so now our part is loose up top. Alright, it's just flopping around in there. And now we can do the hard part, I guess. Get down to the bottom. Alright guys, first attempt. We're going with the 11mm socket, the silver ratchet. It looks like I got maybe close to a 6-inch and like 11.5-inch extension. I'm going to go ahead and put the tape up to it just so we all know what it is. Alright, first one, short one, just under 6 inches on the tape here. Second one here, just about 11.5, tad bigger than 11.5, but so there you go. I'll put all that together and I'll measure it again. Alright, let's see. Just about 18.25 inches. There you go. That's what I'm shooting for. Alright. Alright guys, come back in under the driver's door. Try to put a light under here. See if that helps. See if we can't get this. Let's see. Alright, there's the linkage. Go up above the linkage. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard to get up in there. But there's the sensor. And there's the bolts for it. So let's see. I'm going to attempt to get my extension set up. It's 18 some odd inches, right? 18.25, I think. I'll try and get them. Alright. Don't laugh when I drop on my face, huh? Alright. So there's my extension. And I am on the top bolt. Kind of hard to see from this angle, but let me help you out here. Hold on. Alright. So my arm's actually over or in behind the trans cross member here with this long of an extension. And then I'm up on that top bolt right there on the sensor. If I cracked it free or what's the deal here? I'm going to try and hand spin it off at this point. Alright guys, back up there, hands only, and yeah, unless that bolt is totally stripped, I think I broke it free, and get it out of there. Sorry about the camera movement, man. I kind of feel for these guys now that make all these YouTube videos. Awesome of them. Thank you for all your help, by the way, and hopefully this helps someone. Because it's not as easy as it looks. Not the repair, the video part. I think that's what screws a lot of guys up. But there you go. I'm out. That bolt, the top one anyway. It was real easy to reach, man. It's got to be because I'm on the two-wheel drive, I would assume. But hey, whatever. I'm sure there's a lot of guys with two-wheel drive Jeeps out there still. I know they're not real Jeeps. But there you go. Top bolt is basically out. I just got to reach up and grab it, and we got to deal with the bottom one. But I got real good access, man. Watch, I'm gonna back out, and I don't know. I'm not having any difficulty getting to these. Maybe it'll be different putting them back in, but I got a pretty clear shot. Again, it may be your motor mounts causing all these problems if your engine's dropping or causing clearance issues, but this seems pretty easy. Let me get that one out with my hand, and then we'll go to the bottom one. Look, I even got my hand all the way in there. And voila. There it is. And top bolt's out. Right there. Now we're going to the bottom bolt. And for the bottom one, I'm going to take off the second extension here. Just going to leave the longer 11 whatever on there. So there's my new setup for the bottom one. I'm going to try and reach it with that. Alright, so here's the issue. With just the shorter extension, I'm kind of hitting the hump here, and I can't get it to seat on. Maybe that's why. I mean, it's kind of awkward. You see how I'm hitting right there? I don't have enough room. As we back out a little more, you gain some more room. So, all right, let me. I got it almost on there, but not quite. It just is not fitting. So, instead of trying to get it on there and strip this thing and cause myself 2 hours of repair, I'm gonna go ahead and extend it again. So, hitting the hump. Look at that. So I'm on it, and now I got clearance. I can turn the thing here. See the space there? Before I was right here and I was hitting. Now I got just enough space to crank this thing. So let's see. Oh, please don't snap my knuckles here. Alright guys, I'm going to switch hands because I don't want to wrap my knuckles into the side of the trans here. Bear with me. Alright, bottom line, twist here, change my hand so I'm not sandwiched in between there at least. Yeah, I think we just broke it free. Very good. Alright, now we're just going to hand spin it off. And dude, same thing on this, man. If I had that, only that little one extension, I wouldn't be at the right distance. But over here, I got room to spin it. Well, we'll spin this thing off and we'll be good to go, I hope. Hopefully those pins don't screw me up. Otherwise, it's going to be back to AutoZone. Luckily, I don't need this Jeep. It's an extra. Alright, we're almost out. And there you go. Alright. Get back up in there with my hand. So I'll show you. It's loose. Just kind of hanging in there. Get my hand up to that bottom one. I'm going to try and film my hand getting in there just so you guys can see. I don't know why everybody's going crazy reaching these things, but what are you going to do, right? Maybe mine is just special. Alright, get that out. Alright, there she blows. Well, let's go up to the top. Maybe it's easier to route out that way. Alright guys, we're back up top. I pulled it a little bit, but here's that mount where the screw was, bolt, whatever, nut. And I'm just going to pull this thing up this way. And there you go. There it is. I stole one. That does not look the same at all. Now that I got it out, I could see two like vertical instead of just the horizontal. I'll go look at that other one again. Alright guys, that does not look the same at all. only thing I'm worried about, it's a 96, so this is the OBD1 to OBD2 kind of transition year, and there is an option for the new OBD2 connection on this part. Getting a little worried here. Might get the wrong part.
He's an idiot.
Alright, so here is the outcome. That's the clip that I showed you, right? This is the part that came out. Old part, aka. Alright, showed you the one I had originally. Went down to AutoZone. And like I told you, there's two different parts for this because the 96 changeover year, OBD1, OBD2, blah blah blah. Even though the vehicle is OBD1, it looks like you need to get the OBD2 clip on the sensor. So that looks way more like it, huh? Alright, Dan. Let's get back at it. Alright, old one on the right, replacement on the left. Unfortunately, this one was like $100, but oh well. I don't have time to be messing with mailing it and all of that kind of stuff, so I just eat the cost, whatever. But yeah, you could see that looks a way more compatible with what I took out. So new one on the left, old one on the right. Clips on it, and I'm just gonna drop it down through the top, and hopefully we'll get it. Oh, drop that down. Hopefully we could sneak it in there. Hopefully I could reach that. Doesn't look like it's gonna get to where I need it, but I guess we'll find out. This is the hard part, I guess. Alright, there's the hole that'll go into. I may jump down the bottom and let you guys watch that hole, see what we get. Alright, that worked. I don't know if you guys could still see. I don't know if you could still see up there, but I'm gonna put this top bolt in too while I'm down here. Hopefully. Alright, put the bottom bolt. Alright guys, let's see. I don't know if you got that, but I was able to get the sensor in, and I was able to get the bolts in by hand. So let's take it down the bottom. And that's the sensor. I got the top bolt in by hand and the bottom bolt in by hand. I think they're lined up pretty good. Try not to cross thread or anything, but I'm going to use the extensions without the ratchet and try and make sure they're in there. But here we go. There's the top one. Alright, see if I could spin it in okay. Again, just using the extensions here on the 11 millimeter. Alright, well that seemed to work, guys. I just got the extensions on here. No ratchet, just using my hand to spin the extension and gonna get this guy to grab in there. So that one is as tight as I could get by hand. I'll come down to the bottom one and I'll try and do the same. Alright. Looks like butter. Seems to be going in smooth. Just by hand again. Alright, I got it down as tight as I can by hand. Gotta get up to this top bolt. Right there. Again, no universal joint, nothing, man. Just straight shot with these extensions. So, let's try tightening it. I don't have my torque wrench or nothing, so I was gonna kind of tighten these down pretty snug, but not overdo it. I think it's just there to hold the sensor in, you know what I mean? So I don't think you gotta go crazy. Alright, again, I'm gonna show you the orientation of my ratchet here. Just all along this here, all along the tunnel. And I'm able to access it easy, man. Again though, I did change my motor mounts last year, so that might be causing problems, or as I also said, this is a two-wheel drive, so you know, I realize there's a lot more stuff in the way on a four-wheel drive. But alright, I'm going down the lower bolt here, tightening that up. Again, not gonna go crazy, but I want it snug. All along using a ton of a little bit of leverage here to help me out. Alright, I think we're good. I won't overdo it. But alright guys, it's in. That really wasn't that bad. Hardest part was getting the right damn part, but lower's in, upper's in, sensors in. Guess we need to make sure it works though. Let's go up top, connect the electrical connection there. Alright, trying to get you a view here, but it's pretty simple. There's a little nub on this that corresponds to the hole there, right there. So that's how I'm plugging them in. Alright, got it lined up. Clicking her together. There we go. Got a click. Alright, that's connected. Alright guys, easy part. Just got my wrench and extensions on that bolt or mount bracket there for the little harness. And I'm just gonna tighten that down. So it's all connected back up. Let's see if it fires up. Alright guys, moment of truth. Got the old one out, the new one in. Let's fire up. Hey, one more good tip, pays to put that negative terminal back on there. I'm gonna do that right now. Yeah. Alright, take two, it's fired up. Oh, she's running. Now the test is, will it run the way it needs to? Keep running.